I mentioned the secularization many times when people divided the state from the church or the church from the state. Yes, they did it because the man-made structures like state or human administration, they wanted to prevent Allah or God's principles enter to their acts and deeds in order they can commit lies and robberies as they want. Today we have reached in a stage when we who follow religions, no matter what kind of religion, we also want to maintain the secularization, but in another sense. Yes, because we don't want that the moral values what are followed in the state would be exported into our churches and principles. Because religions are an internal moral is an internal moral protection. It is a strict wall inside us, and it has to remain like that, even if those values would collapse what are followed in the secular society. So in order to preserve these moral values, we want to avoid the falsifications in different areas, like the falsification of history. What happens in the secular society a lot of times, but it is normal because every administration wants to prove that they are heroes and all those who were before them were evils. So they have to falsificate their own history. But please don't falsificate the role of Jesus, Muhammad, Adam, Eve, and the others. They belong to us. They don't belong to you anymore because you secularized the system, is it? We don't want to watch in Hollywood movies Jesus doing karate with a dinosaur, or Muhammad will do the same maybe after 10 years. Maybe it is very funny and it putting smile on the faces, but those who are kids today and see these movies, they think that is the normal, and after 2-3 generations it will be scientific. And all what we teach now, it is ridiculous and not scientific. We have our values and we have our respects. The mother is woman, the father is man. Even if we also have priests, sheikhs, imams, spiritual leaders who are gays. Yes, for them, the love is love principle is the love the other man's ass. But God or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his scriptures doesn't teach that. I repeat, the mother is woman and the father is man. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches for us. We don't want to have the time when our Bible and Quran will be rewritten, and instead of Adam and Eve, we find Adam and Steve. Finish. We also have our principles of law, legal principles, what are strict and cannot be changed, even if the secular society is following different laws and different principles, but they have to change them time to time. But our principle will remain, and this principle regard family relations, transactions between people, finance, economy, consumption theories, and so on. So, it is not only our interest to preserve these values, it is your interest as well. Because the time when your values in the secular society will collapse, you will need us. You have to restore your society again, and you need a firm basement and foundation. Wassalamu alaikum rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.